Are we live yet? Is it working? Can I hear myself? Yes, I can. Good. Starting the stream 10 minutes early. Because why not? Okay, so then, let me start my timer here. Finally got it right this time. Hey. Get myself nice and comfortable and prepared. What's up, Reapers? My name's Seth and we are back again for some more Trove. We're gonna be doing a live stream today. At the least, I'll do one live stream a week. I got a Heartophone in my collection inventory for some weird reason. That's strange. This is a mod. Calm down. Calm down. It's probably one of the most beautiful Vanguard costumes in the game. Like, seriously. We're going to be doing gem boxes. That's what we're going to be grinding today, because that's got to do with the adventurine. Right? Why not? Why not? We'll get ourselves some more adventurine. We'll get ourselves some more Klubits for the club, so that we can be even more powerful. I can't play Trove for a week. Rip. Rip! By the way, guys, if you didn't already catch it, I'm going to be uploading the video later. I'm not just building up hype. Developers confirmed new tier of gear. Good or bad? What do you guys think? Whether they're going to end up adding a new tier of gems, we don't know. I don't know if the devs would end up being that naive to think that people would still be interested in this game if they did that, but we do know that a new tier of gear is coming, and it is coming out with the U10 update. So, who cares about stellar gear, right? It's all gone now. Can I please have an invite? I'm not going to be inviting people, sorry to say, dude. We're doing the live stream. We're hanging out. Hello, Spocky. What? They should make a Venom where he transforms into Tom Hardy to Scythe. I really like that image that Stratus just posted. Like, seriously, that's hilarious. Also, the I don't feel too good meme is like blowing up. I don't care if PewDiePie did a meme review and thinks it's going to die. I love that meme. Like, that's so good. But yeah, anyways, what do you guys think of the new tier of gear? Is it going to be interstellar gear? Is it going to end up being time gated to craft it? I don't know. But one thing that is confirmed, which is very, very nice, is the fact that it's going to end up being dropped. So you are going to be able to actually farm it. Yay! Yay for not having to craft it ourselves if we have enough magic find. Now, whether it's going to be tradable or not, we don't know. Who knows what'll happen with that, right? What? One up? Oh my gosh. Logging into Trove after a year. What's wrong with you? Why did you leave for so long? I'm also gonna have a Maple Story video hopefully come out later today. I gotta remember I gotta kill the elites so that we can end up getting that. Get world ID. Go to world, control paste. Grab it all, copy and paste or cut, which for some reason always freezes my game. I don't know why it does that. But, bloop. Then we go to Team Flux and then we warp right on back. Yeah, I don't know how it's going to work as far as forging the new tier of gear. It's exciting, but yeah. I don't know whether or not there's going to end up being the whole astral tier of gems, but we do know that there is going to end up being the new gear. Now, the fact that the developers specifically ended up saying that it was gear, or at least the question itself was kind of gear related, so that's kind of why it's still open to speculation whether or not they're going to end up putting in some new gems, which hopefully they don't. Hopefully they don't. You guys probably didn't even know, by the way. I'm gonna have videos talking about all this stuff, don't worry. Maple Story 2 and Trove are very, very similar. There's even gems in Maple Story 2 that's a very, very similar pay-to-win system to Trove. You gotta pay money to level up the gems. Doesn't that sound familiar? No, I'm not going to play that weird Darwin Project game. I could care less about another Fortnite that isn't Fortnite. Heck, I barely even play Fortnite. Why is your chat censored? Because sometimes people are gross, and it's a family-friendly channel, my dude. I still read it all. What? Hi, what are you doing? We're just gonna be grinding adventure quests. That's pretty much what we're doing right now. Just getting our adventurine up, but most of all going to end up exchanging that to the clubits, whatever they're called. Because that's going to overall end up helping out our club, and we need them. We need all of the clubits. I don't even know why we're trying to collect clubits. Can this game stop lagging? I know I'm live streaming, but seriously, stop it. What are the best stats for Shadow Hunter? It's just DPS, dude. So you're just going to be physical damage, crit hit. That's it. And then you can go for movement speed because obviously you don't need attack speed. Is there somebody nearby? No. No. They're not close enough that we should be lagging like this, but maybe they are. I'm noticing that idiot is coming all the way over to me. I'm scared. So he might be what's causing the lag. Darwin Project is very similar or very different from Fortnite. For starters, it has 10 players. I mean, that's just like Fortnite, but with 10 players instead of like 100, that's all. I know, I don't know. It looked boring to me, I'm sorry. What can I say? Plus, don't you have to pay for that game? Like, it's not free to play? I don't really care for, like... I like Fortnite because of the fact that you have so many people playing it, you know? Makes it nice and chaotic. Makes it so that there's barely any skill involved. Just getting snuck up from behind and that's it, right? Can you please, game, start operating? Devs also did finally confirm that they're going to end up fixing that stupid login bug. But who knows when that's going to end up showing up. Hopefully with the next big update. Thank you, Soft Taco Pappy. You can go ahead and add me up. I'm in D&D though, so it's probably just going to end up going into the queue, and I'll just end up adding you later. Scythe Nightbot is off, I think. Is it really? I'll double check. No, Nightbot's there. He's just... No, he's there. He's just being dumb, I think. What skin is that? It's a mod. What's it called? It's like Phoenix something. I think. I don't know. Just look up Vanguard costumes. You'll see it. It's the most beautiful one. Seriously. There was another one Merc ended up showing me, which I thought was kind of cool. Where it's like kind of a lava-themed dude. Kind of with a smiley face. But it's not nearly as cool as this one, dude. Like, I really think that this costume should be added to the game. Okay. And, show of hands, how many of you think that this costume should not only be added to the game, but it should also end up costing the Phoenix feathers, right? That would be cool if we ended up having like a costume that was just some alternative thing. And never mind making a version of it for every class. Although the game definitely could stand to have versions of every type of costume for every class, like for crying out loud. That took a long time to get that quest done. Why? I'm still not 100% in the habit. Like, normally, all we've ever been doing is stupid shadow towers. So I really have, like, no idea what I'm doing anymore when it comes to just normal, natural farming, right? Did it end up accepting the quest? I don't know. Yeah, I know. I love this costume, seriously. The guy who made it did an amazing job. It's absolutely beautiful. Like, I was looking for a costume where I could actually feel cool and powerful and end game with the Vanguard. What is going on with this world? I don't feel so good. I wish I had that effect during the live stream. That would be great. The whole screen just falls apart. Please. Go. There we go. Someone tell me what? Yes, I think that this Icy, you had a really, really long message that I half ignored. Vanguard is a brawler, dude. He's not like a brawler. He is a brawler. See, Icy Nightbot's working just fine. Except he's still kind of broken. It's weird. Oh my gosh. What is with this game right now? Like, look at this. Spawn! What's happening? Who in this world? Who? Who in this world is breaking this game? What's the best way to farm Flux since the Heroes update? I got a Flux farming tutorial for it, but the only thing that's really changed is Plasmium kind of sucks right now. It will end up getting more expensive eventually, but overall I would actually say robotic salvage is probably one of the best ways for sure. Like seriously, should I donate $150 to you? No. I mean, do it, you won't, right? Or are you just trying to flex? Right? I want map sap. I want a nice alternative to Trove. Like, don't get me wrong, I still love this game, but you know, Merc and I just kept kind of joking about it earlier. Like, it's like, this is the end game. Like, we've gotten to the end, so much so. See, I gotta keep killing these elites that I'm not even going for. But it's like, this is all I can do. There's nothing else to do, you know? Normally what I should be doing, if I want it to be beneficial, I should just be doing shadow towers, because doing all this normal grinding isn't getting us anywhere. I see, that's why it's taking us so long to end up completing these quests, because for some reason all these enemies are taking such an absurd long amount of time to end up spawning in. Why? Yeah. Thank you, Flank. I like that. He just randomly came in. Oh, it's the YouTuber I watched 3 seconds ago, the Shaper Star video. Yup! Should I donate? What do you mean, should I donate? You either do it or you don't. It doesn't matter to me either way. I'm not forcing you guys to do anything. I just thought, hey, you know what? It's Saturday, so I at least have to do a stream today, because I always do streaming on Saturday at 7 a.m. Pacific time. That's it. I can't log into Trove. Why? Because you're a hacker, maybe? I don't know. I should really be avoiding these cursed skulls, because for some reason they're uggles right now and just... Ugh. Look at this. We're going to spawn in so slow. 5 at a time. Nice. Is 20 million a shuriken decent for a 14k PR Neon Ninja? Yeah, it's pretty good. Like, I'm doing 20 mil per punch, but I'm a freak and like way at the end and the strongest ever. No, not really. I'm missing those precious badges that would give me the extra power rank so that I could end up being top, you guys. Mastery, like that's one thing like that I have a huge gripe with in this game, is the fact that mastery is also related to power rank, meaning that, like, you know, in order to progress in this game, you gotta get mastery and you gotta get power rank and get like stronger stats and stuff like that, but you get more stats by having more mastery, and mastery is directly related to all items that should just be vanity items, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. Just personally, I've been thinking a lot about like that compared to MapleStory. And MapleStory's actually got a better pay-to-win method than Trove does, because at least we're not going to have to deal with mandatory costumes. You know what I mean? Because, yikes. I don't even know. Icy, stop trying to tell people where you live. I still hope they bring out Sky Saga with a new publisher. Yeah. Personally, I felt that they took too long. I think that's why their publisher dropped them. Or maybe their publisher went bankrupt for all I know. I don't know. Either way, Skyside was cool, but they went through way too many huge renditions every time they ended up putting out like another test, right? Like, it's like, why was it like, oh, here's another alpha version of Sky Saga where we redid the hub for no reason. Or we changed the combat, even though the source code of the combat is still kind of broken. I haven't played this game in ages. Lots of people seem to be coming back to it. I think that, most of all, isn't that because lots of you guys, like, are college students now, right? And kind of coming back. Thank you, Nokia, for doing what Nightbot couldn't do. It's a very basic feature, Nightbot. someone spamming, take care of it. Like, seriously. I'll take your Vanguardian. No, he's my Vanguardian. Mine. I earned him. Did you know that it's going to actually cost cheaper to max out a character in MapleStory than it does in Trove? Like, as far as cash up is concerned. I've been putting way too much research into that game. Like, seriously, guys, you have no idea how hype I am for it. I don't care if you're, like, a Trove exclusive fan where you're like, I don't want to look at anything other than Trove. Trove fans should seriously check out MapleStory too. Like, it's actually going to be a thing. It's really hype, and it's got a lot of similarities to Trove. Seriously. What is that costume? It's a mod. I forget what it's called. I'm sorry. I know I knew that you guys were gonna ask me, but for some reason I didn't think to look up the name. It's like Phoenix something. Phoenix Guardian? Yeah, I think that's it actually. Stellar! I've been getting so many Stellars, by the way. I don't know why. Like, I've got like a whole chest full of Stellar Fists that we could possibly end up giving away today. Maybe. Or maybe we'll save it for another stream. I don't know. Technically, I should probably sell them so that I could end up getting the Flux, but I don't really care. What? It is easier to get XP in U9 or Shadow Towers. Well, that entirely depends on how powerful you are. If you've got somebody to carry you, and if all of the Shadow Tower arenas are arenas and not dungeons, then that can end up being the best XP in the game, because it's a 3-star dungeon every time you end up going through a Shadow Tower. So it's just 3-star, 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 right? But if you end up getting a Shadow Tower that ended up generating with an absurd amount of dungeons that take 50 years to end up going through, then obviously it can end up being better just to farm U9. In a lot of ways, I think farming U9 is better when you have a speed character, you know? Because you can end up going to dungeons so quickly, especially as the Vanguard, for example, that it's like, oh, I'm getting more XP than you would think. Yes, Noob Gaming. MapleStory is free to play. That's the other big one. I keep forgetting I gotta make a video specifically talking about that, because otherwise everybody's always confused. Is it going to end up being a free game? No, it's not like Pixar, guys, where it ended up secretly costing money, and for some reason the developers just have given up on the project already. No, we're talking about MapleStory, which is being developed by Nexon. A better, for the sake of argument, a better company at making free-to-play video games than Tryon Worlds. I don't mean that as an insult. I just mean they have a lot more experience. What's our magic find? I don't know. Let's find out. But first, my magic find is at 4,287. Yeah. Yeah. You don't care because this game's pay to win. You're scaring me. I don't know what you're saying. Can I please get in here? Is MapleStory gonna be released on Steam? Yeah, eventually it will be. They're gonna be using their own normal Nexon launcher. But, yep. I'm gonna slowly have, like, more MapleStory videos coming out over the next few days, guys. Don't worry. And it's gonna be talking more specifically about why Trove fans should be hyped about it. And then next week, the closed beta is gonna actually be there. So I'm 100% certain I got into that. So I'm going to end up doing MapleStory live streams, as well as just as I get to know the game, more tutorials and stuff like that. It's going to be another main series on the channel right alongside Trove. Like, I'm going to be playing both of the games, and I'm really excited about it because it has, like, all of the best aspects of Trove and that much more, you know? While the game is going to end up being more so focused on, like, an action combat system rather than third-person shooter like Trove is. Okay, chunk errors. It's kind of like Diablo 3 online, actually, but it's all chibi and stuff. Yeah, I can see the Twitch chat. I can. It's just the YouTube chat is, like, absolutely crazy, so I'm trying to keep up. Trove got boring. Depends. I'm still playing it. I think I've just played this game too long. But honestly speaking, there was a point, like, within this last week. That's why I didn't end up live streaming or anything. I wasn't really feeling Trove or anything, dude. Like, I just wasn't really into any of it. You know, it was like, I'm not having any of this. No, go away. But now I'm starting to get back into it again. So far over these last couple days, I've just been grinding out, you know, the adventurine as much as I can anyways, and then just shadow towers. I've gotten like maybe another 50 to my Hydra. So, hard Hydra, I'm almost done with. And then all I've got left is 600 ultra runs. Ugh. Like, no thank you. Besides, will a battle update release this month of a different month? I'm fully expecting, like, the developers said that it was, they accidentally called it the May update, or maybe they did it on purpose, I don't know. But we don't know whether or not, like, I'm fully expecting the update is gonna come out like on the 27th or the 28th or something like that, because that's usually what ends up happening. Is it's like, oh, we've got a new update coming out, and it just ends up coming out at the end of the month. So technically speaking, the update is technically coming out in May, but it's gonna be at the end of the month, so it's roughly around next month. That's pretty much it. What? You're scaring me with your comments. What's the best subclass for Draco? I don't know. I just use Knight for everything because it gives you the extra flask capacity that I feel in a lot of ways is better than most other options that you would have, because it's going to end up giving you a lot more survivability, right? I'm killing the elites because they're giving me treasures, and I need all of the gem boxes. All of them. Oh no, another kill 30 enemies, right? 10 enemies, yay! Finally. I don't know what that means, Mr. Crisp. I see your comment, I just don't know what that means. Did I waste $50 on the Vanguard? You did? Cool, welcome to the party. We are one, you and I. Yes, this costume is a mod. Don't worry, there's no costumes that are this epic for the Vanguard. Yeah, man, give us our Divinity costume. I don't even need the Divinity costume anymore. I just want this one. Like, seriously, throw it into the game. And make it either extremely difficult to craft with Phoenix feathers, or just throw it in the Chaos chest, or Chaos crafter, because why not? They did confirm that they are going to end up having new costumes coming out with the next big update, because I'm pretty sure that this next update is going to be PvP. Nobody really cares. Sorry to say, devs. And then the update after that is going to end up being U10. So that is the one that everyone's excited about. And we're going to end up having a new tier of gear. Oh my. Is that the new progression system they've been talking about? A new tier of gear? New gems? Wow, let me spend more money on your game, right guys? Just kidding. Even me, a pay-to-win monster, I'm probably not going to end up touching the new gems. Well, if they end up making new gems, I'm not going to touch it. Seriously. What do you use to stream with? I use OBS, or I use OBS. Just make sure you get 64-bit if you're using Windows 10. Show me your loyalty points. No, because I'll save that for a separate video completely. I know lots of people keep asking me where are the loyalty points at, but I don't know. That's kind of like, I love how now everyone just calls it that, but that's kind of like flexing, isn't it? That's why I've never really done it, because I'm not into that whole thing. Like, the only time that I even do, like, maybe a video even remotely related to spending money is talking about, like, oh, opening $1,000 worth of greater dragon caches. And it's not that I'm sitting there trying to be like, oh, dude, I spent $1,000, even though I did on the test server, but just work with me here. Most of all, I'm trying to show the contrast of this is how expensive it would be, and you're getting nothing. It's not a good thing. You know, I'm not like what is it, the Beast or whatever, where he's all like, donating $1,000 to my favorite streamer, right? Why can't he donate to me? Oh, because I'm not his favorite? Yeah, you guys are right. Plus, all I do is play Trove. Like, seriously, who's gonna be watching this? Oh, hi, guys. What happened there? My game is exploding. But I see you beast who pay to win. I don't know what you mean. Trove is dead, but still an amazing game. It's not dead. I like how people like to say that it's dead. Trove is not gaining popularity, but it's not losing popularity. Like, anytime players end up quitting, we end up getting new players coming in, and there's old players constantly coming back for a couple months, and then they stop again, and, you know, then other people end up coming back to the game and stuff, and it's just kind of a perpetual cycle. Okay, I kind of figured that we were going to crash soon, just because for some reason the game was getting laggy. I didn't lose connection to the game server. My internet's spectacular. That was the game itself being weird. Can you please just warp me to my world? Is that Vanguard that powerful? Kind of. I mean, I'm like maxed out, but yeah. Scythe, are you gonna be paid to win in MapleStory? Yes. Yes, I am. But here's the thing, guys. You pay to win freaks out there, gotta open up your big ugly ears, okay? In Trove, it costs what? $300 plus to max out a character with gems and stuff. And that's me kind of holding back. I don't want to do this kill 30 enemy dungeon. I'm gonna go backwards. MapleStory is gonna cost roughly like maybe $100 to max out a character. Yeah, so MapleStory is a pay-to-win game that is cheaper than Trove. Because as we all know, Trove is extremely overpriced. Like, it really is. You know, that's one of the biggest reasons why people don't want to spend money on this game. Because it's like, you'll spend $20 on a game pack that gives you a couple mounts that are absolutely useless. You know, and it doesn't feel like it makes that much of an impact. So it's like, why would you end up spending money on it? That's just kind of how Trove is, right? Are you the best Vanguard in the world? What? Oh, no, I'm not highest PR. I'm 2 PR off from everybody else because I'm missing one more mastery level. All I need to do to get that mastery level is complete a bazillion badges for Shadow Towers. Yeah. Shadowhunter needs a rework. Yeah, kind of. He kind of does. Like, I don't think that he's like a crazy character that requires a rework. Not right now, anyways. But I do think that Shadowhunter does need a rework for sure. Trove versus Pixark. Trove, man. Pixark dropped the ball. Like, that game kind of just... Like, I'm still playing it and I'm still having fun with it, but as far as the game's popularity is concerned, like, no joke, it's actually sad. I'm getting more views on my Pixark series than there are people that average playing that game. Like, which makes sense because most people want to watch me play it rather than play it themselves, and I don't blame them because the game is kind of broken. When's the next big update? Well, we're supposed to have the PvP update coming on this month in May, probably at the end of the month, but we'll see what happens with that. And then otherwise, U10 is going to end up probably being a couple months after. But, interestingly enough, the developers did actually confirm that while there's also going to end up being the new tier of gear coming out with U10, they did say, you can't hold me to this one because the developer said it, so who knows if they'll end up following through with it. But they will be able to talk about U10 in just over 2 weeks. Less than 3 weeks, but over 2 weeks. So I'm guessing not next live stream or the stream after that, but the third stream, like the third next live stream by the developers. If they end up remembering what they said like 3 weeks ago, they should show us U10. But honestly speaking, I don't know if they plan that far in advance. Thoughts on the Draco? The best. Use the Draco. You can. You can either use it just in normal U9 if you end up having a speed build, or just Shadow Tower is extremely powerful. Like, seriously. Well, one of these guys that's by us must be making the game not lag, because for some weird reason we were able to actually get through that dungeon relatively quickly. I gotta get more pots. I need more pots. Where are my pots? Where are my pots? Where are my pots? That's my dab sound. Bye to all the people that keep on leaving. I finished 1100 Dread Ultra Mode to get 1 Dread mount. Yeah, sounds about right. I ended up doing Dread over 300 times as well on Ultra back when the Dread first came out. And then they added the badge after when nobody wanted to grind it anymore. Like, okay. It's so mean. Plus, Ultra, like, you should be able to just grind Ultra and get the normal and hard badges at the same time. Like, it's not fair, man. Did we already just open that chest instantly? Like, okay. That was kind of weird. I need 2 more city shots for the Vanguard. Oh, man. Congratulations. That's cool. That's close. We haven't even gotten, like, any, like, where are the Rampage challenges at, man? Okay. Just slowly teleport back up. Do I have the, blue, Infinity Stone here? That why I'm teleporting around all over the place? Seriously. Somebody make a Thanos costume. Somebody mod a Thanos costume. That'd be hilarious. I'd be down for that. I gotta go this way, backwards, you guys. The costume's a mod. Don't get too excited. It's probably the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. I completely agree on that one. Yoink. And then while you guys are getting ready to go and clear that dungeon, I'm gonna get a new quest. What's all this Fortnite garbage? What? It's cool how there's someone that's not on the Fort train. It's not... Oh, you mean like how I don't play Fortnite? Because I suck at it? Totally not because I just don't really care. No, I'm sorry. I know that you guys are really into Fortnite and want me to play it, but I personally am not really, like... It's not my favorite game. I don't really care for the PUBG game mode. I like the whole 50v50 and junk like that, but I know I gotta get Fortnite off of my YouTube banner. I really do. Yes! Did I get him trapped in my house? Let's ditch him. So long, suckers. Where's an enemy? I need to tag him. Give me my Raptor Berserker proc, please. Can you give me tips to increase my FPS? I have a specific tutorial on that. Tells you a bunch of text commands that you can end up using to turn off a bunch of graphical settings that the game otherwise doesn't have in the graphical menu. Trove's player base is at a stalemate. Yeah, exactly. I'd say, yeah. Like, as people end up leaving, more people end up coming around, and it just kind of, you know, round and round we go. The cycle, where we stop, nobody knows. Yeah, Fortnite's only PvP. Well, no, they got the PvE mode. That's kind of boring. Oh, man. Can you guys... There. Stupid enemies. Why? Like... Progression update. Where's the AI update that makes it so that the enemies don't target the furthest enemy? Like, it's annoying, especially in Shadow Towers most of all, where it's like, oh yeah, these skeletons, they're going to target the furthest person. Okay. Do you have a lot of attack speed? Yeah, I got maxed attack speed. That's what you need for the Vanguard build. With new tier of gear, it means we could get even more attack speed. Most of all, I'm interested in more movement speed, because that would be beautiful. Like, could you imagine? We're already fast enough as it is, but we're at that point where it's kind of like, we're just not fast enough. You know what I mean? What is happening? There. If I give you all my Flux, will you show me your loyalty points? You probably only have like 2 Flux, and I don't really need Flux. I'll have a video showing off my loyalty points. Maybe. I don't know. I'd have to somehow make it like a 10-minute video of me sitting there hyping it up and then finally show it at the end, right? Oh yeah, no, I know Noob Gaming. I know about how you can set up a trap cornerstone. You just gotta set it up so that it digs a pit while they're standing on it, and then it encases them. I've wanted to make one of those cornerstones, but Fortnite PvP is okay. The PvP is fun. The PvE kind of sucks. It's really boring. Like, what they should have done is, I would love Fortnite if it was the exact same game. Like, they can go ahead and even have their Battle Royale thing. But have a version of that. Whoopsie daisy, I should have taken that invite. He was trying to help me. Sorry. But I want, like, the PUBG game mode with PvE aspects. You know, I think that would be really cool to just be able to explore the open map. And maybe even, you know, just have a PvE mode where it's kind of like more of an RPG, possibly? Like I thought that Fortnite's single player was kind of lackluster because it was broken up into levels so that you never ended up actually feeling like you were progressing in any way, shape, or form, when the entirety of the game was advertising the fact that it was like, oh, you're leveling up your base. And it's like, am I really, though? It doesn't feel like it. But that's just me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't care if you got that many fluxes. I really don't need it. If you guys keep inviting me, I will destroy you. You can't keep doing that. Because the game won't let me go to D&D anymore because I ended up having to relog. Or reconnect, I guess I should say. Die, spider, and give me a stupid proc. Yeah. There we go. Did that work? Nope. Stop! Blab! There we go. I was about to say, did we even, like, get all the quests that we needed? But, yep, we're doing good. Dab on the haters. And kill everything that's in your way. Bloop! Alright, we got more dungeons there. Scythe, did you know I was here? Yes, Creeper, I see you. Is the Vanguard pack worth it for $50? I mean, it depends, dude. Depends what country you're in, honestly speaking. If it's super duper expensive for you, then don't bother with it. Like, you can technically get the class. Like, if you're only interested in the class, then I would recommend you just get the cheaper pack. But if you want, like, the class and costumes and mastery and stuff, then you could get the more expensive one. But I know. It's really, really late. I haven't made a Vanguard pack review video yet. Even though I kind of already had videos that were talking about the packs already. But I haven't made like a proper one that just explains just that. Where it's like, if you want it, you know, it depends if you're actually going for endgame stuff and want to craft the costumes. Or if you just want the class. In which case, if you just want the class, go for the cheaper pack. Because it'll just be more worthwhile. Yes, I buy credit pouches. That's why I don't need Flux. Also, there's nothing really to buy right now. Do you start to recognize usernames after a few streams? Yes and no. Depends how regular you guys are. And also, most of all, like, I'm a visual type of person. So when I see a image or a picture or something to go along with a name, that ends up helping. Because otherwise, if it's just a name and you have, like, the generic YouTube logo or whatever it is, like the starting thing, then no, I don't typically remember who they are. There we go. Don't worry, I haven't spent money on this game since Trove Heroes came out. Except I think I ended up buying credits in order to get a dragon effigy that I don't need. I don't think I'm even going to bother buying any more dragon effigies because I don't think that they're going to end up adding 50,000 dragons all at once. And if they end up doing it, you know that they're going to end up making it so that dragon effigies don't work on them anyways, because for some weird reason, the developers think that making the game pay to win by having a different aspect of the game that is completely separate from the other aspect of pay to win is a good thing. Neon greater caches, anybody? Seriously, like, why? Why did you do this? You already have Chaos Chests and Greater Dragon caches. Can you make a Candy Barb tank build video? I already have a video explaining how it works. But, I don't know. I mean, honestly speaking, he's not really, yeah. Don't worry, Maple Story is going to be a main series on the channel, Shave. It's going to be there. Like, no matter what is going on. It's gonna be a main series right alongside Trove. Maybe we'll do one more of these quests right here, and then we could end up doing some boring old shadow towers. What do you guys think? I don't know. I guess we could just keep doing U9 farming. Whatever, why not? I stopped playing Trove for a bit, but now I'm getting back into it. Yeah, happens with me all the time. You have no idea, guys. Like, you gotta play the game in bursts, man. Sometimes it just gets old. And when the Trove Heroes update came out, everyone's sitting there grinding, and then there's nothing. You either end up getting burnt out, which doesn't usually happen to me as often anymore, or you just end up getting all the new content, and then it's just you're sitting there thinking, what is my purpose? And you don't like log in, right? If you're doing Shadow Stars, please invite. Maybe, I don't know. Of course you're not able to download MapleStory 2, Pickle. It's not out yet. It is for Korean server and China servers. It's actually been out for years. But closed beta is next week, you freak. Not open beta, closed. Where's this 3-star dungeon? Oh, there it is, right in front of my face. You guys knew and I didn't follow you. Why? Can I do a stellar giveaway? Maybe. Alright, you guys are rushing through the dungeon? I'll just go and kill the boss myself then. The lag. How did you guys get here so quick? Radiant! Radiant. The devs said somebody ended up asking them in their live stream if they could change the stellar and radiant drop sound effects. I still want sound mods so that we could have me say stellar. And that's it. We are just going to be under the XP cap for this and not going to be able to get our club to level 9. It's stupid. Scythe, make plushie merch, please. Okay, all you have to do is consistently buy like a certain amount of my merch. No, seriously. I need to be a much more successful YouTube channel that is actually constantly generating people that are buying all of my merch and stuff like that, and then I could get a plushie. I'm not at that level yet. We got new shirts, by the way. It's gonna take like a month before they get to me, so I can't even show them off in the video, but we got 2 new shirts in the merch store. I like them. We got one that's a Posh Tato, which is from Discord, and then we've got a new summer-themed Scythe Reaper shirt. I like them. I like them a lot. Can you invite me to Team Pixel? I'm not inviting people right now, I'm sorry. Ah! We're grinding this. Why, I don't know. How many jumps do you have? I think because of mastery, like, and stuff like that, I've got, what is it, like 14 jump, I think? That enemy fell out of the map, didn't he? Oh, no, he didn't. Good. If they fall out of the map for some reason, it still ends up screwing over the dungeon, and then you can't complete it. Yeah. I'll go this way then. Yeah. 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 We did it. Yeah. I'm kind of a noob, so I was wondering, can I borrow 3 stellars, a gun, hat, and face? Oh yeah, you can totally borrow a full set of stellar. And then quit within a week, right? Do you have an evil twin? I am the evil twin of my brother, I think. I need that enemy! I needed that item. Well, the gem box. Use a key! A key for what? You guys are scaring me. Please don't blast the dungeon to infinity. I'm going to create a new world. Your merch store won't load. Any way to fix it? That happens a lot. They've got a pretty bad website, honestly speaking. Like, the merch itself is, like, awesome. Like, the store and the way that it works. But, yeah, it's down, like, a lot. Ew, stellar hats. I'll just destroy those. Bloop. Let's create a new world. The costume that we're using for the Vanguard right now is, I think it's the Phoenix Guardian. I don't know. It's a mod. That's why it's so beautiful. How do you get Despoiled Divinity? I guess I could make a tutorial on that specifically, just because I know people do still ask that from time to time. But Shadow Towers, you get it from Daughter of the Moon. It's just another soul that you get from Daughter of the Moon on top of Lunar Souls. Why? I don't know. Also, are we getting our Divinity costume for the Vanguard in the May update? or in the U9 or U10 update. Because that would suck. Like, the costume's already in the game's code. It's just for some weird reason they refused to give it to us. Despite the fact that this character was one of the most popular things that was bringing this game out of a hole. And for some weird reason they stopped developing stuff for him. Like, seriously? Stop making stuff for PvP, that's all I'm saying. Guys, start working on more Vanguard stuff. That's what everybody wants right now. But at least we're going to see a rework, hopefully, to every class in the game for the U10 update, guys. So that's exciting, because it means that almost all of them should be able to, well, I won't say they'll rival the Gunslinger, but you should be able to use them all in Shadow Towers effectively, which would be very, very nice, because it'd be cool to see certain classes that suffer, like the Lunar Lancer. Ugh, isn't that a character that needs a rework? Most of all just because his abilities in general kind of suck, don't they? You know? Like, there's not that much that you can end up actually doing with that character outside just using your number 1. And his class gem, it just needs a rework. Like, it's just bad. I gotta get this cornerstone. Also, for some reason, I think there's too many of you guys here. So you're preventing me from getting the gem boxes. That's bad. Whoa. Why does the screen jump sometimes, man? It's annoying and weird. It scares me. I'm never gonna get my last 2 diamond dragon eggs. Yeah, you will. You just slowly craft them like I did. I think I've, like, only like a month or 2 ago, I unboxed my 3rd diamond dragon egg. The rest of them, I just crafted the dragons. But still, it's ridiculous to think that that's how long it would have taken for me to end up getting the stupid, diamond dragons. What are you talking about, Icy? Did Nightbot say Scythe plays? Why? Is it supposed to be its name? I don't know. Where are we going? Where are all the dungeons? What's happening? Oh gosh, there's too many of you. I can't see anything. Why is my icon still underneath? Like, why is my icon underneath everybody else's icon? We're going into the dungeon, I know. I know I could have blasted in. You do know my favorite character is Lunar Lancer, right? Yeah, that doesn't mean that it's great, though. Like, you can use a character for U9 perfectly fine, but spamming your number 1 over and over, I don't know, it's not really the most exciting gameplay, and he's useless in Shadow Towers. Like, absolutely useless. His class gem ability, you may not even bother getting it, just because it's so bad. You know, so I'm really, really looking forward to the Lunar Lancer rework, because hopefully he'll end up being a little bit more exciting. I don't think they're going to end up changing that much as far as, like, the class itself. You know, it's not like they're going to rework all his abilities, but just even having his stats kind of changed and having his class gem reworked into something new, that would already be pretty cool. Lots of characters need a rework, though. What is the skin? Phoenix Guardian, I think. Not exactly sure. Oh no, it's Atticus. Hello, Atticus. You're scaring me. Thanks for your cupcakes, dude. What is 1 Robo Salvage worth? Look it up. I don't know. Like, you can literally check the market. Why are you asking me? Here I am just starting, like, I get in the mood, I start just thinking about normal grinding, and then it just hits me like a lightning bolt where it's like, Harry, you're a wizard. No, where suddenly it's like, dude, you're supposed to be, like, getting a quest. I hate this game's loading screens, man. Like, seriously. Maple Story's loading screens are just as bad, but at least in those maps, you're, you know, in the map for a longer period of time. Like, man alive. I got Gonda today. Grats, dude, if you did. That's awesome. Play Fortnite. Sorry. Not gonna do that. I don't really care about Fortnite anymore. I'm sorry. I know everyone's into it. Yes, Atticus. Good. Mic broke? What mic broke? Not my mic. No. No. I broke my arm from raging on Trove. What did you attack? Like a board with a nail in it? Why were you doing that? You're like, I'm so mad. Oh, I see. You just got like angry enough that your arm just broke. Like you didn't hit anything, did you? Can we get into this dungeon, please? Can we get into this dungeon, please? Thank you. Scythe, can PS4 play with PC Trove? Nope. Console can't play with PC at all. That's got to do with like beyond the developers and stuff like that. That's just, it's not gonna happen. Cross-platform is like a thing that requires like a lot. I have the same type of headphones, Logitech, right? Yep. Logitech 933 or 930 or something. I don't know. Yeah. Why is there Primordial Flame just hanging out there? It's an air world. Doesn't make sense. I'm just about to craft a beautiful, wonderful, amazing, cool, strong, lazy, big Vanguard. Oh, nice. Get Australian servers. There aren't. And actually, everything's just on a North American server. There's really no reason to even end up swapping servers. In most cases on PC, it's actually better to go to the NA servers. You end up finding a lot less lag. But, yep. The game's still just laggy no matter what you do, right? Perfect timing, by the way. Like, seriously. Scythe, how to get MapleStory 2 in SIA? Help, I want to play it. The game's not out yet. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Drake Death, I was looking at the other version of these headphones. The big reason why I wanted to get these ones, though, is they're wireless. Makes it a lot more convenient for me doing the whole YouTube thing, right? Because now I don't got a dumb cord sitting in my face. But yeah, you can't get on MapleStory 2 right now, dude. The game's not open to the public. The videos that you've seen me do, I specifically say in those videos that it's on the Korean server. Like, it's something separate. It's a whole different game client. Add higher levels with more gem slots and you'll get 30 KPR. I think 30 KPR is kind of their soft goal. Maybe when they end up giving us that new tier of gear that they promised, with the U10 update, maybe then we'll end up seeing 30 KPR be the new maximum. I don't know. I don't know, Jordan. The new server is supposed to be like the next global server, they keep calling it, right? That's what's coming out for MapleStory right now. I don't know. Any tips for getting dragons, their materials, and or increasing my magic find? Well, you increase magic find directly by getting dragons. Otherwise, it's just, I don't know. There's not really that many tips. You just get... Be quiet, game! Jeez. You just gotta get your dragon coins, right? Ooh, perfect stats, but that might not end up being perfect stats when it's maxed out. Hee hee. My whole front inventory's taken. Look at all these fist weapons, man. I'm just gonna put them... I'm gonna leave these in my inventory just to taunt you guys. I'm not giving them away. I'm just gonna leave them here. Like, look at that. It's beautiful. And then this I'm just keeping because it's 4 stars. Stellar staff that I just randomly found. Equally beautiful. But, yeah. Should we do like one Shadow Tower run? I don't really want to do a Shadow Tower run though. Ugh. I don't know if I want to get Pixark anymore. It seems unbalanced. It is unbalanced. Until they add mods to the game, I wouldn't really recommend that you end up getting Pixark, honestly speaking. I'd say that you wait until the game ends up getting a bit more reworks. Yeah, Radiant gem boxes do exist. You get them in U8, and then you get Stellar gems in U9, and I'm assuming Astral gems in U10, because we're going to have access to Astral gear. Don't know if it's going to be called Astral gear. We're just calling it that. It would make more sense to be calling it Interstellar gear, but that would be kind of stupid. Astral gear, I think, would be kind of neat. It's an okay name. I'll buy stuff from you. 182k. For what? What are you talking about? You're scaring me. Is My Time at Portia still not released, Atticus? Like, really? I'm just hanging out in Team Pixel. What do you mean, where am I? I'm right here. Where all the people are. And I can't see anything. Hee. I like how everyone has to join me because you guys aren't skilled enough to be able to know where I am. Oh my. How much adventurine do we even get from that, I wonder? Ah. Delicious. Adventurine, 1,380. Alright, that's not bad. Where's my Binding Darkness, by the way? Did I even get any? Like, since I've grinded? Binding Darkness. 39! Wow! Alba Fusion, thank you for the $2. Do you think boat hopping would have been faster than the Neon Ninja? No. Boat hopping was not faster than the Neon Ninja. That's why I called it, you know, the Rage speed build, because my friend Rage Kill was the one who was trying to show it to me back in the day. But boat hopping was much more reliable, and you could face forward. So that's why, you know, I always said that boat hopping was just better. Why are you censoring the chat? You know what? Rather than answer that, I have a YouTube video that specifically answers that. So check it out, and then maybe you'll end up getting addicted to our weekly comments reading video. Because I put a lot of editing effort into those. Do you like piñatas? Sure. Throw them down. I don't know. Oh, Radiant Gem boxes for U10? No, it'll probably end up being a new tier of gems. Maybe we won't end up getting a new tier of gems. I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens with that, guys. I'm hoping that we don't end up getting new gems. How long is this NPC around, by the way? He's gonna sleep in an hour, so we still got plenty of time with him. And then he's asleep for another hour. And then we're only going to have 1 hour with this idiot. Yikes. He just doesn't want to stop. I don't want to do any more of his quests, though. I'm sorry. I've been grinding this like all day, guys. It's even beyond like what we're doing in the live stream here. I love this costume. Please add it to the game. Or just give it to me. Like, it's the most beautiful costume ever and goes with my Phoenix gauntlets and the angelic hood. We can end up being the most beautiful Vanguard in the game by looking like Tyrael. Yes. Oh, that'd be cool if somebody actually made... You could make a proper Tyrael costume for this guy. And if somebody could figure out how to end up making Tyrael wings... Yes. I would love for a modder to do that. Like, seriously. Why does your Cub World crash every time my Trove account tries to come into it? I don't know. Sice, is the Uber 10 world confirmed? Yes, it is. U10 is confirmed. I like how, too, the developers were like... like, in their last live stream, when they were hinting at all this stuff, they were sitting there saying, like, somebody ended up asking them about the block right here, which obviously is going to be U10, and the devs said, yeah, lots of people have many theories of what it's going to be, and it's like, no, we only have one theory, U10, and we know that that's what it's going to be. Like, I remember when I first saw the little portal that didn't end up having the cube, and it was just sitting there, I immediately noticed it, and was like, that's going to be U10. Like, we knew. But this little cube shooting off to the side makes me wonder if they're going to have U10 and then all of the elemental versions of it? Or what? I don't know. But we'll have to see what happens. And most of all, I'm excited at the fact that we're going to end up getting new tiers of gear. And it has been confirmed that they are going to be droppable. Meaning that if you have a high enough level of Magic Find, you are going to be able to actually get the... new astral gear just as a drop when you're fighting enemies and stuff like that, right? But anyways, guys, that's gonna have to do it for me today, I think, because I gotta get to uploading the video that was talking about the dev stream for today, and then in general I didn't even get to upload my Pixark video and everything like that yet, so I gotta get to uploading, and that's gonna end up taking like maybe an hour or so. So thanks for coming out, very much appreciate it, everybody. there is some exciting things that were hinted at in the dev live stream, so I'll put that video out today. It'll probably end up taking maybe an hour or maybe less. I don't know. But anyways, thanks for watching. Very much appreciated. Don't forget to like, share, favorite, and subscribe for more daily content. And if you want to support me, you can always sponsor my YouTube channel or check links in the description for my merch store that hopefully isn't still down because there's a bunch of new shirts there. Or there's Gawkbox, which is a way you can donate to me for free. Sayonara and stay epic, everybody. Thanks for coming out. Also get hype from Maps app too.